into the silence, seeking the guidance I forgot. It's somewhere lost, lost to the cages, cages of chaos I forgot. Somewhere it must be written, I just lost my access to the map. Somewhere love had bitten, I chased the apple and realized can't let it go. Baby, it's a losing game, and I know that I'm to blame. I crossed the ocean and lost myself below. I owe this to myself, to stay in the deep end, finally face to face with truth. How about you? Can you handle the riptide? Won't help from the shoreline, what's the use? Somewhere it must be written, I just lost my access to the map. Somewhere love had bitten, I chased the apple and can't let it go. Baby, it's a losing game, and I know that I'm to blame. I crossed the ocean and lost myself. Can't let it go. Baby, it's a losing game, and I know that I'm to blame. I crossed the ocean and lost myself below. Can't let go.
JW, Dr. JWAU, thanks for coming in. Pro Bricky. Chemical Captivity, the Human Collapse Analysis. The funeral that hasn't happened yet. The funeral that hasn't happened yet. Have you ever wondered what people would say if your addiction finally won? Not in a dramatic moment, not during a crisis, but quietly, privately, after the calls have been made and the shock has settled. Who would be standing there? Who would be grieving? Who would be angry? Who would be wishing they had one more conversation? Most people trapped in chemical captivity avoid this thought. It's too uncomfortable, too confronting, too dark. Yet, somewhere deep inside, many have already imagined it. The funeral, the obituary, the devastated family, the unanswered questions, the life that ended long before it was supposed to. The frightening reality is that addiction often places people into repeated rehearsals for a future catastrophe. Every overdose survived, every blackout escaped, every drunk drive completed, every dangerous encounter, every reckless sexual decision, every moment where death came close enough to be felt. The person walks away believing they were lucky, and sometimes they were. Sometimes they were merely postponed. Chemical captivity creates a powerful illusion of invincibility. The body survives again. The consequences delay again. The danger passes again. And each survival is interpreted as proof that the next risk will also survive. I'll survive the next time. And that belief has buried countless people. Meanwhile, families begin living with a hidden anticipation of disaster. The late night phone call, the hospital visit, the police notification, the message nobody wants to receive. The addiction becomes larger than the individual. It starts consuming everyone who loves them. And spiritually, something eventually tragic occurs. The person becomes so focused on escaping pain that they stop considering eternity. Immediate relief overshadows ultimate reality. Temporary comfort overshadows permanent consequence. Yet death has a way of stripping away every illusion, every justification, every negotiation, every promise of one day. The Holy Spirit often confronts people with mortality not to terrify them into despair, but to awaken them into the truth. Because a person who recognizes the fragility of life may finally stop gambling with it. The future funeral does not have to become a real funeral. The obituary does not have to be written. The destruction does not have to finish its work. Recovery begins when a person realizes they're not merely fighting for sobriety. They're fighting for the life addiction is still trying to take. I'm Probe Ricky. You take care.